welcome back to one of my videos, and this is basically a pre-dredge season upgrade on my air system to make it functional for me. Basically what I did is I went out today and got my air system, and in the process I was thinking about how I'm gonna make it functional for me. So what I did, since I work with air equipment and stuff like that, I basically went out to the local hardware store, which is Lowe's in our area, and I got a air fitting for my pump here. And before that, Keene has this standard coupler right here, which goes into your air hose. So what I did, like I said, is I replaced this, and I bought a quick release. Pretty simple. This whole setup right here, not much more than, I think it was like $6. Pretty easy upgrade on this system. So what I did after installing this is I'm left over with this. Don't lose this piece. This piece is, if you can find this type of a fitting, will perfectly mate with this connection right here, and you can use that to install on your your pig line for your air reserve. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it all together in a couple of seconds here, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Alright, so stick with me. Okay, so now we have the air fitting in place, and gone ahead and used Teflon tape to seal up this end right here, to the reserve area, and we'll follow it over and we'll look at the connection here. This is your connection, and you can see that fitting that came with the T80 serves a good purpose, coupling these two lines together, and it makes a nice, neat, clean job. So we'll put that on. Fit snug. I think that's a good job. Alright, that'll save me a lot of time and hassle when I'm trying to get this equipment up the hill or down the hill, or across the banks or whatever. It's one more piece of equipment that I can separate and move easier. So we'll go ahead and look at the rest of the air system and the other stuff that I purchased today, and we'll go from there. Alright. Okay, the rest of the air system and the equipment that I bought today consists mostly of the weight belt and the Keene air system. This is the LP130 system. Consists of an air harness. Basically your airline hooks up here, your 30 feet of airline, and your regulator, which we have here. It's a low pressure air regulator, adjustable air. Pop the cap off, hook it into your harness, and you're set to go. Additional equipment that I bought was this soft weight belt system, and you can see that basically they're like a pouch system. Each one of these pouches right here look like a beanbag, or actually 5 pounds apiece. For my weight, it's roughly about 30 pounds of weight. So this should be more than adequate. It's adjustable belt, both front and rear. And I also picked up this diving cap to go along with my skin suit. And that should be able to keep my goggle straps from tying up and rubbing on the back of my neck, which was a real hassle last year. So basically, I'm pretty much set for the dredge season. Great deal. Alright, and as promised, I'm going to go ahead and set up this tub right here, and these are the concentrates that I got from Foresthill. I haven't gone through it yet, so this is the first chance I've actually got, a chance to work with it. So I'm going to go ahead and strain it down, fill up the tub, and then I'll show you the last few seconds of what I'm, actually working off of, what actually came out of there. So stick with me. Okay, folks. So I finally panned this down to, the black sand and everything like that, and as much as I've tried, there is just a major amount of micro gold in here, and it's mostly micro gold, but you can still see that there's color in this pan, little spots of it all over the place. Some nice flakes up here, all along here, all microdust and gold. It's only a few hours of work. We're having fun at it. I mean, we really wasn't trying to prospect all that much. We're just out having a day trip up in Foresthill. So, I mean, you can still see the fine micro gold in here. But that's all she wrote. Hope you like my short little video and my adaptation to my T80 air system and quick look at it. Hope that your dredging season is quite plentiful. May there be a ton of gold in your pan. That's all, folks. Bye.